philosophy behind open left is that there was kind of an industrial left in the 30s that institutionalized into the labor movement. There was a blue left in the 60s that institutionalized into some of the mass membership organizations. And now we believe that there's what's called an open left, which is a traditional left wing that's put on open systems. And all three of these groups can work together and change the country for progressive ends. That's the overall philosophy. But the site itself covers movement building, progressive candidates, and the 2008 presidential.
Yeah, I think Matt basically covered it, but if there's sort of a simple phrase that I can have to try to summarize the site, it's media for the movement. But media for the progressive movement isn't just going to be stuff that covers the progressive movement. Anything for the progressive movement is going to be an activist media that will directly take part in campaigns, in legislation. So we'll be media for the movement covering everything on the progressive movement, and the reason it's called open left is because that's a terminology that we feel is superior to a term like Netroots, which is somewhat restrictive, just talking about progressive action taken online, whereas the progressive movement is really about an overall change in American culture, where there's this whole new kind of open source activism, and that's very much my philosophy.
I'll add one thing, which is one of the things I'm excited about with the site is the bridge building aspect to it. I am a DC insider, even a DC consultant, perish the thought, who figured out not very long ago that the blogosphere had something really, really incredible to add to progressive politics and to democratic politics, and I got very excited about it, and the three of us started talking, and the idea of trying to link more traditional progressive politics, organizational and candidate politics that's more traditional, with what the open left can bring was a very exciting idea.
You know, one thing I'd like to add is that I'm definitely of the grassroots, of the netroots, of the open left, whatever you want to call it, but I'm very much a believer that the existing democratic establishment and existing progressive establishment sort of showed for a long time that it can't really win on its own, but at the same time, considering how close but no cigar we've come in many democratic primaries and other campaigns, for example, is that we can't quite defeat them either. And it's very much, one can't win without the other. The establishment can't win without the grassroots, and the grassroots can't win without the establishment. And we have to find a way to build a more coherent progressive movement, more open left, in order to build a more progressive America.